Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Brotato, the Horde Survival Action Roguelike itself, but modded, though, because we're going to be checking out the X-Tatonian mod here once again. Adds a bunch of characters, items, and weapons to the game, and today we're actually using GMO to combine two characters together. I am going to be combining the Knight and the Apprentice together because I want to showcase the Power Hammer, and I think that this is a better way than the Glitched for a reason I will explain. It is a blue tier weapon, and the Knight can only find blue tier or higher weapons in the shop, so that'll actually help us a lot in getting more of them. I think it might be kind of interesting. So we've got a lot kind of going on, but more or less it is a melee and elemental weapon, scaling 1-to-1 on both of them, which is huge, and 100% chance to explode on hit, and hitting an enemy spawns 2 projectiles that do 50% of your elemental as damage. So the Apprentice gets melee, ranged, elemental, and engineering every time they level up, but they also lose a little bit of max HP. But we also have the Knight, who honestly I just want for the shop passive, but 2 melee damage for every armor you have, 5 armor. You cannot equip ranged weapons, don't really care. Only equip tier 2 weapons or above. Don't care, in fact I like it. Then we do have a couple downsides, which is the huge attack speed penalty on a pretty slow weapon. And getting harvesting doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But hey, we can still go for it. We can still get attack speed. It's just harder to do. And oh my god, look at him. Wait, combining the Apprentice for GMO is very funny. The eyeball going up into the helmet is so good. But yeah, I think Elemental being a little bit better. We're definitely going to grab the Power Hammer. I will grab Scar next time. But being able to get just a whole bunch of these Power Hammers, because it's a blue tier and you can find it in the shop, it's going to be super cool. The Knight used to be, like, extremely overpowered, and now I think he's just, like, pretty darn good. It's like, getting damage from armor is great. Like, there's no buts about it. But the attack speed penalty we got added in later is gnarly. It is truly gnarly. Like, I do want to get it. It's just so freaking expensive. Let's get that experience gain up because we want to level up a lot. Leveling up a lot means that we will get lots of stats because we get 3 damage on the melee swing every time because we get 2 melee damage per level up and 1 elemental damage per level up, meaning it gets 3 damage. And then we also get our little lasers doing an extra 0.5 damage. You know, fill in the blank on that one. Whoop. We are at 6 max HP, so we are certainly going to want to fix that sometime soon here. Grab more elemental, get the Power Hammer. Cyclops Worm is certainly appealing, but I feel like we have so much stuff that we're going to want to do. Oh my. Yeah, as good as this is, and it is good, it's like we are starting with the blue weapons. The attack speed it's going to be a mountain to climb, but the fun thing is it's a slow weapon with an explosion AoE, so that should help us like a little bit. Wait, it is a swing weapon with an explosion AoE though, which I do consider to be noticeably worse than a like a piercing weapon that happens to explode via like, I don't know, rip and tear or whatever. What do we got for crit chance? 1.5 crit multiplier on that is going to be a no-go for me. I will definitely take that, even though it's only a 5%. I do think it is worth it. Broken Mouth is a great take for this character for Apprentice. Ooh boy. I will say that HP regen, I don't know if the lightning counts as something that can lifesteal for us, because it's not technically, it doesn't come out of my hammer. It comes out of the enemies when they get hit, and based off of what I know about the code, that could be enough to mean that we don't get lifesteal from it. We'll just have to see. Oh boy. Ooh mama. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like using the Knight as a tool to showcase blue tier weapons. I mean, sure, I'll take another. Yeah. Feels like a good call. Gentle Alien more feels weird. Charcoal's a great pickup for us. Dude, what? Okay. What are we doing on that? We're doing 78, but it's doing 78 every what? I was going to say every 2 seconds, but it's every 1.67. It could be worse. I've definitely played with some weapons that have a even gnarlier cooldown than that. Oh boy. But yeah, this has got some cool stuff going for it and some weird stuff at the same time, you know? It covers a lot of bases, having the explosion and something that's kind of like the lightning shiv. Doing both of those is really, really cool. I can only imagine how it upgrades, probably more lightning bolts. But it's a mixed bag with this mod, how something upgrades, whether or not it's going to be crazy generous or just like kind of neutral. We shall see. Oh, 9 max HP will go a long way for us. Range, I'm just going to take it so that I can take range down, mostly. Sharp bullet. I'm actually taking that because I don't think that our little lightning bolts pierce yet. So the fact that they can now is like a why not moment. Ooh, wait. Do they have like a... They had a 100% piercing damage ratio? They might have been piercing already, for what it's worth. I think they might have been piercing already. But if they had a 100% piercing damage ratio on the pierce, it was worth it. Because one pumpkin will fix that, right? Like, more or less. I like that. I like that call. I think it worked out well. Ooh, boy. It's always a mixed bag whether or not Sharp Bullet's going to be worth it or not. Oh, my God. I'd say this is a big yes, though. Armor's really good for us. I'll take a bait. Baby Gecko, we could. I'm gonna take Snake, I think. Tentacle's weird. Early Tentacle's good, but it only has a 1.5 times crit damage multiplier. You know what? Maybe the Lightning... maybe the Lightning doesn't, though. I'm taking Snake on Prospect. If our Lightning Bolts can proc Burn, like, it's going to be huge for us. Woof. Chunk. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They just take so long to swing as well. It's not even just the cooldown. Like, the actual animation for them feels slower for some reason. Got a -10 speed, probably from the weapon being a blunt weapon. So we got that. We got it fix up as well. There's a lot to fix up, but this weapon is fantastic. Like, the combination of it with Apprentice just in general is good. But, like, we got the Knight bringing some wild stuff as well. It just seemed like a clever combination. Do I think this will be an easy run? I do, for what it's worth. I do think it'll be an easy run. Oh. Actually, we can take landmines, too, yeah. Take some Elemental, Attractive Spirit. Sunglasses is a weird call when part of us is the Knight. But I kind of want it. I can't tell. I have not seen burn happen from the lightning bolts. Wait. I think I just did. I think I just did. Okay. That or it's spreading from... Oh, it totally can. Oh, that's beautiful. That's music to my eyes. Okay. So another sausage would be extra good. We're getting lots of Elemental. Elemental being probably the main focus for what we should get because it helps both the swing and the lightning. Yes, it technically only, like, melee doubles, you know, we get double the amount of value from it because you get 2 melee damage usually when you get 1 elemental damage. But I'd rather improve the little lightning blast as well. Lumberjack shirt, interesting. I'll take 20 luck, sure. Crit chance, let's be silly. All right, what do we get? 3 projectiles. Okay. More range. More projectiles doing more damage. Sounds good. Cyclops from free reroll. Cyber Ball, certainly not a bad thing. I don't want more speed down. I have too much speed down already. Pocket Factory is good. I just don't feel like it, man. Spicy Sauce is a great pickup if I, am going to be going for explosion damage and explosion size anyways, which I think is probably a good call for this weapon. What do we got? We got 52 melee damage. How do I have 52 melee damage? Wait, what? Oh my god, that's the freaking, that's the knight in action there. Like, I know I have, got what, 28 from being the apprentice, but the rest of that's from the knight for the most part. I haven't taken that many melee damage upgrades. I've taken a couple. Taken more elemental upgrades than melee. That's the other reason why I don't need to buy melee, because we're going to be getting a lot of it anyways by just grabbing armor, which is a thing I'd like anyways. This is a cool freaking hammer. It does so many things at once, though. I'm not complaining. I know we get half value, but it's still worth it. This is all some weird juggling. Explosion damage for every elemental damage you have, 90. Explosion size for every 5 range you have. -4 armor is a pretty, like... don't get me wrong, what we just did is a trade-off. Like, we are going to be doing some trade-offs here. Some big old trade-offs. Let's get those first. I'm going to be grabbing that, too. We're basically going to be taking a big armor hit and then building our armor back up. Like... this is a situation in which being the knight is harmful. Like, adding the knight into the mix, it just gives me 2 characters that I have to juggle here, you know? Ow. Ow. My survivability is not good right now. Losing all that armor. And I lost, a decent amount of health. We gotta juggle. Ow. Oh, boy. Yeah, like in the slow attack speed. There's a lot we gotta juggle. To be clear, I think it's worth it, and I think it's gonna make a run that in the end is overpowered, and I think is currently pretty strong, but I'm pleased with how much I do actually have to try here right now. Oh, we like range, though, but I do want some HP. We'll fix up that range. Range is explosion size for us. 4 armor to fix that up. Harvesting for every... I mean, here's the thing. It $104 for 2 elemental damage is already okay. And then we can, like, I don't know, get a little bit of harvesting to fix it. We don't get a lot because of our character. 1 armor for every not a rat you have. Sure. Gives us 35 luck as well. I'll get it. It just... woo. Did it seriously crit for 4? Wow. Critting for 400 when it does 300 is not that impressive, though. But the base damage we've got just in general is already crazy. And that's because of this right here. Basically, by picking this up, we got a 100% damage up. Because increasing the explosion damage of this weapon increases the base actual hit, you know? And was it 1 explosion size for every 5 range you have? I think we probably end up stacking some range just for kicks and wiggles. It's going to be kind of weird to be hitting from across the map with the old hammer, but we'll get there, baby. I think it'll be worth it. It'll be silly, but it'll be worth it. I'm going to turn on explosions for a second. Keep that in mind. Explosions are going on just for, like, see what we're working with right now. Very, very tiny explosions. Not... I'm going to go out on a limb and say, like, probably not even worth it. Like, not even worth having as an explosion. The best thing about them being an explosive weapon right now is the fact that they get benefit from... I mean, sure, fine. Fine. I'll take that for free-ish. The fact that they get benefit from Orb of Chaos, Dynamite, like that kind of stuff. My speed is already so bad. I can't yet. Okay. 17 crit chance. Where did that come from? Sunglasses, mostly. Whoa! That was pretty cool looking. That was pretty cool looking. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff going on. It's neat. Like, explosive weapons, it's such a strange thing. An explosive melee weapon is a weird thing. Often you're going to be hitting the enemy that would be in the explosion anyways. Sometimes you kind of get the double dip, but that's really only more beneficial when you already are doing bad damage. I don't know. The really nice thing about explosive weapons is the fact that it makes, you know, dynamite and stuff apply. Or explosive rounds, like that kind of stuff. That's one of the best things about it. The AoE only comes into play if you're using, like, if you're getting a lot. Like your Artificer or you've really stacked up a ton. Or you're using bazookas or nuke launchers, but it's already good anyways. Okay. Alloy good. Hello there. Where are you? Oh my. That is some damage. We are not tanky. I am not fast. That's the other thing. I'm so slow. I should fix it, but it also feels right. You know what I'm saying? It feels right to be this slow. I am going to change it, but it feels kind of nice. Unless we find an Estes really soon. And even then, I'd probably take a little bit of speed. I feel like getting Estes, some people are like, oh, now tank your speed as low as it goes. No, I don't think so. I think you want to get Estes and then juggle around like a minus 10, minus 15 if you're feeling risky. Good deal. 5% of your materials are converted into max HP at the end of the wave. 1-to-1. 50% experience gain. You take a damage per second, which doesn't give invulnerability time. I don't have a way to heal that. That's so interesting, but I don't have a way to heal that right now. That's currently a death sentence. Oh, man. That is currently a death sentence. I have 4 HP regen, 0 lifesteal. I can't take that, which is annoying. All right, we'll just grab the speed. Community support. How much do I have at 12 armor? I'll take it, but I'm upset. I'll take it, but I don't like it. 10% lifesteal, 8 elemental damage. 3% explosion damage for every 8 elemental. Or for every 1 elemental, so we could do 3. That actually kind of works together to be fine. Like, do I want that percentage damage down? No. But it increases my explosion damage. And we're getting 8 elemental to help out my little lasers at the same time that I'm reducing their damage by 20%. So it's kind of like a... I'm not going to say it's going to be a lateral move for the lasers, but... it is going to make my actual explosion damage even sillier than it is over the course of time, and it provides this lifesteal, which could work with the lasers. It really does depend. It really does depend if they apply on hits. or if they apply lifesteal, because it's not my projectile. It is technically my hammer's projectile, if that makes sense. And in the past, with some other weapons, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That interaction for lifesteal, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a gander, anywho. Grab the armor. Firefly, sure. Alloy. I'll skip the whetstone. There's not enough run left for hunting trophy to be good. I also don't care that much about. I don't care that much about my tentacle as my healing source at this point. I think it's fine to just kind of ditch it. %, 31% attack speed. Just kind of curious what that was sort of looking like. I know that Knight has a 50% penalty, but that's a balancing precaution, not a reason to avoid attack speed. That's basically the 50% attack speed penalty is there to stop you from being super overpowered, only finding blue weapons in a shop and being able to start with a blue and being able to stack up blues quickly, which I will mention is a benefit that goes away over time, right? It starts out strong, but then it goes away as far as like how effective that is over the course of time. And the thing that becomes really effective about this character is stacking armor to get melee damage. Like being able to up your damage by upping your defense. It's just a truly strong, truly strong thing. Armor speed, I think I'll go for it. I know we can get things like that. I just don't care right now. I'll do it. I'll do the Dark Altar. Let's possibly ruin my life. It sure seems like the lifesteal from that can work. Huh. Do you see that? The second he walked into a place where you could get hit by 2 explosions at once, it was quite silly. 741 crit. Funny stuff there. Goofy. Alright. Just want to get like a little bit more armor. Probably a little bit more health. Especially more armor, because more armor does give us more health. We do have the stone skin. Which really feels like a modded item, but it is... It's funny. It feels like a modded item when you're playing a mod, but it is base Brotato. There's a couple new things in 1.0 that feel like they belong in a mod and not in base Brotato. It's like, it's interesting. There's some things, I'm not saying this weapon, there's some things in this mod. Wow! Hammerpalooza, we got one of every kind of this hammer that you can get, and then we got this. I mean, sure. I like a charcoal. Never gonna be too late for one of them. It's unclear to me because like we could just be getting lifesteal from the hammer, like the actual smack. Which, if that's the case, lifesteal is not the best route for this, but it's so hard to tell. I think that the lasers are giving me lifesteal. Alrighty. We're level 23. Are we going to make it to level 25, the guaranteed legendary? I mean, we're not this way. That much I know. I'm not being wild with that, but... We have a 40% experience gain up as the apprentice. Interesting. Very interesting. I wouldn't mind a rip and tear. Like, that'd be divine. We'll take this now. I don't care. Ooh. Just don't care enough. Don't care enough about those. I don't want to reduce my speed. We got to 6 harvesting. Yeah, I took the Olenki Hood mostly for the actual elemental of it all. 159 explosion damage up. That is some silly business. Womp. Womp. Yeah. It's so strong. It covers a lot of bases. Like, it really is tough to judge it because of the apprentice, but like, I wanted it to sing. I didn't want to just show it. I wanted it to sing. And this run makes it sing. It shows off exactly what's good about it. Even if your attack speed is weak, that's exactly what is good about the passives this weapon has. It gives you the AoE to help you out. It gives you the extra little things project. Why? No. No, it's not helpful. That item, there's rip it there. That item needs so much more help, man. Too late, black belt. Too late. Do I care? Do I care about Triangle of Power? I don't have a damage over time thing. What do we not get? Alright. Just run away for a sec. Ooh, boy. Okay, now smack them both while they're by each other. To get double up damage, triple up damage, quadruple up damage. Get out of here. Woo! Yep, pretty silly. 658. That's pretty interesting right there, seeing just the difference in damage between these two. It's not that high. Attack speed difference, not that different either. The biggest thing is the lasers. Getting one more laser at 5% more damage. It's the biggest thing it probably really gets there. A 15 flat damage up, you know, it's just hard to tell because we got so much going on there. Oh, man. More percentage damage would have been good that day, but there's just too much stuff that we had to juggle, really. But alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today. Let me know if there's any weapons and stuff you want to see. You know, I'm on the fence about just doing like a start with a legendary showcase run because this was like a meet in the middle where there was still challenge to overcome. And like the early mid game, there was risk and there was danger. Despite it being a run that was very, very strong. It was neat to combine two characters together that I normally wouldn't. With Jimbo, I do wonder, can you just hit this twice? One-armed pacifist. I mean, there's something kind of fun about that. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye.